And we're live. This is West Ham Random. Obviously, this is FrAnKel from the FrAnKel and Pete Show from West Ham Random. I have just been out playing a very fun game. It's about a clock tower. It's a deception game. Anyway, we're not going to talk about games. It's called Blood on the Clock Tower. If you've never heard of it, check it out. It's amazing. I had to get on here and I had to say a couple of things because, like, today's game, everything about that game is irrelevant, and it's all about VAR and that decision. And I'm seriously getting to a point. Charlie Walsh is obviously here because, he goes nowhere. I'm sure West Ham Clips will show up as well. So hi, Clips, because you come together at the same time. Coincidence. Anyway, talking of coincidences, right? This decision today, where Mendes' career has been ended by Jared Bowen's shoelace. I mean, I just don't know what we should do as fans. Like, honestly, what I see is a lack of integrity in the game. This shit happens against us every single time. Think about how many times. We're not talking about like normal, that offside was so close. Yes, we've had those as well. We're talking about, the ball has gone a foot out of play against Manchester United. But we just don't have a camera angle for that. I think Match of the fucking Day have a camera angle for it. They can show you that it was a mile out. Of course, they've got the technology, but us here, no. We're only $1 billion pound industry. We couldn't possibly check that against Manchester United. Bang. Today's game again. Hey, Reese, Charlie, Paul, good to see you. But look, I think it needs to be something where us as fans do something about it. I don't know what that something is, but it's at a point where it's just not fair anymore. How can they expect us to continue to support a league that isn't fair? If you're going to apologize to us, at first, okay, I've got a lot of grace. I can accept an apology. But it comes to a point where if you keep apologizing for the same thing, but there's no accountability and nothing changes, your apology isn't worth shit anymore. And so it comes like, this needs to be the stand. The Premier League needs to just award us a point in that game or order the last however many minutes to be played, and that goal needs to count. They need to put their foot down, West Ham United and everybody else. They need to stand up and say, look, this is unacceptable. These decisions are costing the club millions. It's costing us years. These extra few points here and there could be the difference between us losing Declan Rice and a nucleus of our team for a decade to come and a future England captain, and us qualifying to a competition, keeping Declan Rice, building the best team that we've ever seen in my lifetime. Like, I don't want to just, brush it off, but it's like that. This could be the difference. Last season, 3 points would have got us into the Europa League straight away. Season before that, close to the Champions League. These little results, they really do matter. These decisions by the referees, I think back, I think it was Soufal, right, that got sent off against Chelsea. He slid in, had no idea a player was there, right? Somehow red card. Same against Arsenal, we got a red card. Sorry. And the Premier League comes out after all of these controversial moments and says, hey, we're really sorry, that shouldn't have happened. We can't stand for that anymore. And the world of football, the other people that aren't Chelsea, I think even Chelsea, it comes a point where even the other teams is just like, okay, think about how many times today, I'm sure it was everywhere, a lot of people from other teams like, I don't know how we can we've played this professional game, our whole lives, and now we are pundits talking about this game, and we have no idea how you could possibly justify that as a foul. I don't know. Anyway, the main thing, I just wanted to get that off my chest. It was doing my head in. I haven't looked at any of the other results. I don't even care. I don't know. Maybe by the time we play Newcastle, I might. Reese says Mark Goldbridge was saying the game should be replayed. I mean, I think that the point, to me, the main point is, like, something actually needs to be done to make up for it now. Because they've said sorry too many times. They've said, yeah, you're right, VAR was wrong in that incident. He should never have had a red card. Or, oh, yeah, VAR was wrong. That goal should have actually been allowed. They've apologized already so many times to us. We can't accept just an apology anymore. I think at some point I don't know, this sounds ridiculous, but you put a lawsuit together. There's quite a lot of evidence. And I mean, I don't know what happens, but it's something needs to be done. I say you're right. We restart that game, or honestly, I think they should just make the game a draw. I mean, you put that goal in, yep. Or you make it a draw. West Ham will probably be happy with that, and you give Chelsea the choice. You say to Chelsea, look, West Ham are happy to come and play the last 8 minutes of the game if you want, or you can share the points. And it might be with their schedule that actually they don't care. The point, I mean, thankfully I don't have to agree with him because, look, it's not even the standard of refereeing, really. I mean, like, you've literally got multiple referees with every camera angle. I mean, like, the humans aren't good enough to do it. I mean, VAR needs to be changed. In my opinion, what they need to do, like in every other freaking sport, I've been saying this for a long time. I think each manager should be given 2 or 3 VAR checks a half. I think they can be used on anything. And when they are used, there's a team of 3. You've got a referee, you've got an ex-professional, and then you've got, someone else in the world of football. You get 3 of them. And you know what? It creates jobs for ex-professionals as well doing this. They decide, the 3 of them, if this should be overturned. Then you've got 3 different people. One of them has to be a ex-professional player. They make a choice. If you're right, great, you get it. You don't lose your VAR check. If you get it wrong, you lose your VAR check. And because little things about VAR piss me off. For me, if it's the 90th minute of a game and we're 2-1 down, and the ball comes off of their player, it's a corner, and the ref gives a goal kick. At that point, yes, I want to fucking use VAR. You just need one quick 10-second replay to see, oh yeah, it hit his leg, not his leg. Really one of the most simple, basic decisions. Well, and now you've got a goal-scoring opportunity from a corner kick because you've used VAR there. But of course, even though VAR can do that, it's not allowed to do that. It's not allowed to verify corners. Instead, it can verify bullshit red cards and bullshit fouls. Anything that will help other, and it's always against the Super 6. That's the problem. I wish it wasn't, but it's all of this evidence. It's so hard not to be a freaking conspiracy theorist, and I hate it. All right. Anyway. Like Reese says, and Charlie, it's the people using it. So that's what I said. Get teams. Get 3 of them together. God, I don't know. Anyway, enough about football, because for right now, I feel so done with it. I just don't care. I don't want to watch any of the games tomorrow anymore. I think I remember there was a good one, but my interest has gone. I just left such a bitter taste in my mouth. I've been, you know, I don't know what I was more mad about. The Man United one where the ball went out of play, or this. They're both just been like, to me, just totally unacceptable. Anyway, I'm going to talk about this game. Geeks like Charlie might have heard of this, but probably not, because, you know, I don't think he really hangs out with people. But it's called Blood on the Clock Tower. And it's a deception game. So you're like, but everyone gets a character. So if you ever played that mafia game where you've got like one person's the mafia, one of them's the doctor, one of them's the detective, and the rest of you are just townspeople, you got a number, you know, you're nothing. It's a game like that, but no one is nothing. Like everyone gets a character that does something. And there's demons, and the demons have to kill the townspeople, and the townspeople will have different abilities. Anyway, it's called Blood on the Clock Tower. It's probably pretty expensive because it was a freaking amazing looking game. Yeah, super fun. I would love to play this when I come back. I'll be back in October, end of October. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to do,